Hey everybody, Pastor Joel here with New City Church, and welcome to 2 Minute Devotionals. The Apostle James says in James chapter 1, beginning in verse 5, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, that is driven and tossed by the wind. For that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways." Let me just talk to you just for a second about wisdom. Wisdom that I know that you desire and that you need. See, the context of this text is that we need wisdom, but not just wisdom at any time for anything. Wisdom in the midst of trials. Based on the first devotional, coming out of the first part of chapter 1, we know that we go through trials, and we are called to go through those trials with joy. And to do that, we're going to need wisdom. You need wisdom right now because maybe you've got kids that are at home with you that you're used to having go away and sent to another building to be taught by other people who have been taught to teach kids. And you feel, well, underqualified. And so you need wisdom. What do I do? Maybe your job is in a sketchy spot right now because people are being sent home to work, but you don't have a job where you can be sent home. Well, maybe you work in a field where you have your job still, but man, it's dangerous, and you're working on the front lines as a nurse, as a police officer, or some sort of medical field. Maybe that's you, but you need wisdom. The Bible says to ask God. That is incredible, because that tells us that God has the wisdom that you need in the midst of this trial that we face. But not to just ask in any old way, but to ask in faith. Well, faith means believing. So ask believing that the one who has faith has done everything necessary to connect you to him so that you can receive that faith from him. Anytime we think about faith in the scriptures, we are to think about Christ, because Christ is the one that when we trust him by faith, we know we have access to God. And if you have access to God, you can trust him for the faith that you need, for the wisdom that you need in the midst of this trial right now. I hope you will do that, and hope this was an encouraging message to you. Keep hold of this through the rest of your day today.